Hello everybody and welcome to another MK Ninja video. Now, this is in a topic that a playlist that's originally called Controversial Talks, I forgot. But I'm changing it to Ninja Talk or Ninja Vlog. I don't know, something about ninjas and talking. I don't know. But this one is less controversy and more just talking really. As you guys may know, I've played two game series that have really standed out to me as a gamer, and even from my history as a child, and have even brought me to where I am now, and that is Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon. Now, as you all probably know, if you played a PS1, which is my favorite system, I mean, it's so much better than like anything I've played. It's retro, it's fantastic, it's sleek, it's got probably the best game library I've ever heard of, and it's amazing. I shared this opinion with another YouTuber called Catercarus, who also enjoys Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, so my hat to you, sir. And I'm also actually almost as old as him, except he's from Europe, and I'm not. Kool-Aid. Yeah. Anyway, something that people know about Crash Bandicoot is that Naughty Dog was the guys who were all behind this and stuff, and they've gone on to make some really great things, like The Last of Us, Uncharted, Jak and Daxter, and that's just three. I don't know if they made any other ones, actually. I don't know, but I do know they made some really great games, and I haven't heard anything too bad from them. Maybe Crash Bandicoot was their first game. I don't know. I gotta look up more of them, but I do know that like they made some of my favorite games of all time, and they're mostly PlayStation. Actually, I think they're only PlayStation. Anyway, and also Spyro the Dragon, which was trying to be another mascot for the PlayStation, and was a really big hit. Had some great games too. And then the PlayStation 2 came along, and these two guys kind of faded out a little bit. Whereas characters like Mario and Sonic continue, well, maybe not so much Sonic, since Sonic is kind of, actually at this point Sonic was kind of starting to suck. Yeah, at PlayStation 2. I mean, he was okay, I guess, but some people forget, I don't know. These two characters started to fade away a bit, with Spyro starting to get a bit more complex with story, and Crash Bandicoot focusing on just reinventing himself, kind of like Mario does. And much to people's... I know like a lot of people will be like, oh my god, you're a Crash Bandicoot original fan? You must hate the Wii games. Nope. Actually, I kind of enjoyed them. There is only one Crash Bandicoot game that I do not like, and that is Crash Boom Bang. Mostly because some people say Crash Bash is a Mario clone. Well, Crash Boom Bang is how you do a Mario clone wrong. I keep looking back at the screen in my webcam. Hi. But yeah, all the other ones I think are passable or fun. There's the Game Boy games, which were actually quite fun. The PlayStation 2 games are pretty good. Crash Bandicoot 4, although people usually like to bash it quite a bit, I think was pretty good. Sure, it wasn't as good as 3, 2, or 1. But I still think it was good. It was pretty fun. Wait, do I even have it with me? Alright, let me count something. Alright. Crash Bandicoot Warped. Crash Bandicoot 4. Crash Bash. Crash Team Racing. Crash 2 and Crash Tag Team Racing. And Crash Twinsanity. These are all games that I actually do quite enjoy a lot. Every single one of them. Especially, I think, an underrated, really good Crash Bandicoot game is Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity, which had a lot of humor, a lot of great gameplay, and just overall funness. And I feel like people underrated it a lot, because they're like, oh, this isn't Crash Bandicoot, it sucks, it's blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, this game is the essence of Crash Bandicoot. It's zany, it's goofy, it's crazy, it's insane, it's platforming greatness, it's got all the characters you like. They're all still being them. It's got some great fucking music, and it's also got some great goddamn gameplay, and goddamn, I need to play this game again. It's also got good bosses, too. I don't know why I talk like this. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot, I feel like, did some good, actually. Some people say, oh, he went on to make mediocre games. Hold on. Oh. I'm hungry. Sorry about that. I have peanuts. I don't like peanuts. They're salted. Anyway, Crash Bandicoot went on to make some really good games. But the difference between Crash Bandicoot and Spyro was, I did play some Spyro games. Wait, do I have it? Let's see. Is it in? Yeah, here it is. Spyro 2, Season of Flame. I used to own Spyro 2, Spyro 1. That's it. That's it. But Spyro 2 was stolen and Spyro 1 was sold, which I mentioned in my Spyro 1 Episode 1 gameplay, which I haven't uploaded yet. But I'm going to upload it probably after this video, but you'll see, because I'm doing Spyro 1. Yay. It's good. It's good. Anyway, these two characters kind of faded away a bit, because, like, in the era of the PlayStation 1, they were huge. Like, a lot of people underestimate just how big Crash Bandicoot was, because he was rivaling Mario and Sonic, the two big mascots at that point. He was making more money. He was making PlayStation on the map, pretty much. And then, it all just went away. Although there are rumors of a new Crash Bandicoot game coming out. I think either this year or next year. And actually, I'm quite excited for it. As I said, Crash Bandicoot is near and dear to my heart, with the third game in the original trilogy being my absolute favorite game of all time. Mostly because it was the very first game I ever played, and it's the game I enjoy the most. I mean, like, for me, platforming is fun, even if I'm not always that good at it, because I sometimes go a bit too fast. But Crash Bandicoot is amazing, and Spyro is almost as good, too. These two characters are better than Mario and Sonic. That's right, I said it. Crash Bandicoot and Spyro are better than Mario and Sonic ever could be. Spyro 3 is better than Super Mario 64, and Crash Bandicoot 3 is better than... God, what's a good Sonic game that I can think of? I like Sonic Advance. Sonic Advance was good. Sonic Advance was pretty good. Sonic Advance 2 was the game I played a lot too. I never really played too much of Sonic Advance 3, but I heard that one was good too. The games were hard though. Really hard. That came out wrong. But, yeah. That's... Wait, we come up track my train of thought. Alright, Spyro 2 and 3. No, Crash Bandicoot 1, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, yeah. Like, with PlayStation 1, they started to lose their edge a bit. And then when, like, PlayStation 2... PlayStation 2 came along, they started to lose their edge a bit. Because they were huge during the PlayStation 1 era. And then when PS2 came along, they started to die out a bit. And then after that, they kind of went off the map. When they first came out, they were pretty much the map. They made the map. They were two characters that needed to be played. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, Spyro, Crash, amazing!" And they're still, and their original games are still beloved today. They're still sold even, sometimes in some game stores, and they're still played too. I still play them. I recently did. I still play a lot of PS2 games and PS1 games because PlayStation is, for me, sorry, my childhood. I grew up with PlayStation 1, and then PlayStation 2 helped me solidify my love for gaming. I was a big gamer when PlayStation 1 came out, and then PS2 was like, "Hey, bro, you know how you like games? They're better than you thought they were." And I'm like, "Really now?" And then I played like stuff like Battlefront 2, and I was like, "This is amazing! I need to be a gamer forever!" But that doesn't always happen unless you get like a job as a professional YouTuber doing videos and shit. But even then, there isn't any proof that it lasts that long, because it's only been going on for a few years now. and I've been doing Let's Plays for about, I think 2-3 years? Maybe. I don't know. Something like that. No, I think it's been... Actually, no. It's been about, like, 4 years. God damn. I didn't even have an anniversary video. I had a 100th episode, a Happy Wheels episode. God, this episode went way off track. But, yeah, I haven't heard anything from Spyro, but I heard that might be a new Crash game for, I think, the PS4. Obviously, since Crash Bandicoot's like a PlayStation exclusive, except when he went on the Wii, which was, as much as people say, oh, these games suck, I thought they were actually pretty fun. Mario reinvents himself and does a lot of awesome stuff, and yet when Crash reinvents himself, people are like, oh, this game's not like Crash, this game sucks. When it's still a platformer. Yeah, sure, it doesn't include like the same basic elements that a Crash Bandicoot does, but so, it was still fun. Slap another character on it, and you'd probably like it. Yeah, that's the thing, though. People were like, oh my god, these Crash Bandicoot games were horrible. But you know what? Replace Crash Bandicoot with another character entirely, and the game would have sold and have been remembered much better. I'm not even kidding. This is how I believe it will be. Because people were like, this isn't a Crash Bandicoot game. Change the gameplay up a little bit. Like the fighting moves. Maybe like add in a Crash Bandicoot costume for the main character. Change the main character, change all the characters, remove Crash Bandicoot from the game, and people would have liked it. So there's really no difference in making it a Crash Bandicoot game, which I think was a pretty decent game. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. Yeah, sure, you might say, oh, that's still mediocre. It's not really what Crash is used to. Because like when he first came out, it was like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, perfect, 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 perfect. The must-have platformer for any console owner besides Super Mario 64. Yeah. But Spyro's also good. I haven't heard anything from him though, but I know I think A Hero's Tale was pretty good. I know the Game Boy games were fun. The Game Boy games for Crash were fun too. I used to have Crash Bandicoot 2. Fuck, I forgot the name. But it's the one where they include, I forgot his name. The villain who hypnotizes people. That game was actually really fun. I'm serious. It was really fun. Yeah. Anyway, that's really all I had to say. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos. Also, make sure to check out my supporters, all the great stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, suckers.